And welcome to the RUD Wellness Kickoff Meeting. Today, Susie and I are going to walk you through the 2021-2022 RUD Wellness Program. Just as a reminder, Susie and I are your CHP delivery team, so we're your coaches for your different locations. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or concerns through the enrollment and screening process that are going to be over the next couple months. We're happy to help and answer any questions where we can. We want to talk to you a little bit today about how the program is going to be set up. It'll be very familiar to you all who have been in the program before. We're going to have the same tier structure and same point structure that we've had in the past. You will also be able to have opportunities to earn additional points outside of points earned from numbers. Like last year, you will be able to earn an additional 5 points for anyone who has required follow-up coaching. If you opt into doing coaching, you will earn those 5 points. And then also, if you were high risk or moderate risk last year and you completed your follow-up coaching, we'll be adding in those points for completing those coaching sessions throughout last year. We still have our improvement targets. So if you've done some work over the last year to make some improvements on these numbers, but they're not quite into a new point column, then you'll have that opportunity to be able to still receive 5 points for improvements to help you continue to move into a different tier.
So here is a simple little diagram to help understand the program. And as JoBeth said, many of you have been through this, so hopefully this is very easy to follow. Step 1, complete your online HRA. That's the very first thing you got to do. Once you're done with that, you have 3 options for your screening. You can schedule your screening through us, an on-site visit. You can request a LabCorp form from us. You need to take that form with you to the LabCorp, so the cost will be covered and they know to send the results to us. Or lastly, you can submit a physician data form that we have sent to you. You have your physician fill that out at your annual screening. So once you have done your screening via one of those 3 methods, we then can schedule your results coaching session. If you are at the on-site screening, it will be done then. If you're going to a LabCorp or through a physician, we will reach out to you if we notice you do not have a set appointment, or of course you can reach out to your coach and request a date to be scheduled. And then lastly, we're going to sign up for a follow-up coaching at the time of our results coaching session. Here is a picture of the instructions that you will receive welcoming to your wellness portal. Again, you're going to do that health risk assessment first. That is now open. You're going to complete your health assessment 2 weeks before the screening, ideally, because once you complete that assessment and get registered, that makes the screening process so much easier, because the screening company comes with that data in their system already, and it makes that process much smoother. And it will only take 5 to 10 minutes to do that health assessment. So please get that done ASAP.
Yeah, and Susie, one other reminder too, if you are new to wellness, you want to make sure that you register. If you've done wellness before, you want to make sure that you log in. And if you have done wellness before and you're logging in and can't remember your password, just reach out to Susie or I. We can help reset that. You can reset it through the actual program itself, whichever one's easier for you, but we're happy to help you through that.
On-site screenings have been set. Here's the dates for each location. So hopefully, if need be, you can rearrange your schedule a little bit, because I do think this is the easiest way to get this screening taken care of. You definitely want to fast for 8 hours prior to the screening, or else it can mess your numbers up just a little bit. Drink a minimum of 6 to 8 ounces of water prior to the screening. Ideally, drink a lot the night before and drink a lot the morning of, because that makes that blood draw much easier. Take any medications as prescribed, don't hold off. And then please remember that both employees and spouses can participate on site. I know many spouses may be working or a little distance from the office, but if it is convenient for them, they are more than welcome to join the on-site screenings with their spouse.
Right, so as we mentioned before, there's 2 other ways that you can get your screening done. There's LabCorp, so we can send you a LabCorp form with instructions on how to find a LabCorp facility that is close to you that offers all of the tools that, or all of the numbers that you would need for our screening. So keep in mind, not all LabCorps offer everything that you would need. So main thing is just reach out to your coach, or you can request one online after you complete your health assessment. Both employees and spouses can use this option. So if you're a remote worker and you're not close to work, or if you can't be there on the screening date, this could be a great option for you. The second option is to complete your physician data form that, as Susie said, we've sent that out to you. You can request that from your coach. It's also available on the portal. Super easy to use. If you've had numbers taken from July 1st on, we can use those numbers also. So if you already had your physical done and you just need to get us the numbers, we can still use that. And keep in mind, all numbers must be submitted by November 30th. So if you go to LabCorp or your doctor, we need to make sure that those numbers actually get to us by the 30th. So you need to have gone before the 30th. And one last reminder for LabCorp, I almost forgot, just remember you have to have that form that we send you to go to the lab and make sure that we get the information and that it's billed to us. So be sure to reach out to your coach or request that online, and don't just go to the lab. Make sure that you have that document before you go. So once we wrap up screenings and we start moving into results coaching, we're going to do that virtually again this year. So just as a reminder, we can do that video coaching through the portal, or we can also do that telephonically. Your coach can work with you on figuring out which way is the better option, but we have a couple of different options to do that through. We'll review your numbers. We'll talk about the program and ask any questions. We'll talk about how things have been going and what your plan is for the next year. And at that time, we can schedule your follow-up coaching and get you signed up for that extra 5 points if you're in moderate or high risk. Remember that your results coaching session must be completed by December 17th. So if time is passing and you're like, it's not scheduled, it's fine. That deadline will sneak up on us quick once we get screenings done. So be sure to keep that December 17th deadline in the back of your head that we need to have that done by. Follow-up coaching will also be done remotely and virtually. So again, we'll be able to do that through video or telephonically. If you are high risk, it's required to complete 3 follow-up coaching sessions to meet that requirement for the additional points next year. And if you are moderate risk, it's required that you complete that 1 coaching session. Sorry, guys, 1 coaching session to be able to get those additional points. And if you're low risk, you only need to complete results coaching. So Susie and I will be working to make sure that everyone gets those points. We'll be helping hold up people accountable. We'll create plans for you all. So great opportunity to stay in touch with your coach and just help keep you on track.
And lastly, this is just a reminder slide of that, or what's coming up this year. Culture building, we're excited to be with you guys again with all things COVID. It's been we felt a little distant. So we're hoping this year things get back to somewhat of normalcy. We're going to have some healthy breaks again, challenges. You guys always seem very engaged. The idea hopefully is to get even some location versus location challenges going this year. New this year is that there will be wellness station, or at least a scale and blood pressure cuff at each site, along with instructions as to how to work that blood pressure cuff. And this is really important, especially if you have as your goal to lose weight or improve your blood pressure. And those 2 numbers both say a lot about your health. So hopefully we'll take full advantage of those at each location. Wellness team has been on the back burner again with all things COVID. We want to revitalize that. At the time of the screening, if you're interested in being part of that wellness team, please let Joe Beth or I know, or if you're not going to be at the screening, again, just let Joe Beth or I know that you're interested, because we would love to have you join the team. Lastly, Wellness Warriors. We had this previously, and this kind of went to the wayside with COVID again. This is just to recognize if you have a coworker that you're like, geez, they're really doing well, or they've made some great changes, improved their health. Doesn't have to be a lot of weight loss. It could be just someone that's reduced stress or quit smoking, or anything that you think would be, anyone that you think would be a great example of what wellness is all about. Please okay it with them, but then reach out to Joe Beth or I and let us know, because we'd like to share that success story. Really important, if you got your phone, if you got a bad memory, this would be a great screen to take a screenshot of. Health assessment, complete that by October 29th. The screening has to be done by November 30th. The results coaching needs to be completed by December 17th. And then once that's all done, we get you scheduled for any follow-up coaching for those moderate or high risk, and that will be done January through August. So if you have questions, obviously this is not live. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to JoBeth or I. If we can help you, we'll reach out and find the answers for you. But both of us look forward to a really wonderful year and improving the culture at Red.
Yeah, we thank you all so much for joining us. We look forward to speaking with you and seeing you soon. And if you need anything from us, feel free to reach out and we're here to help. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye.